It's Jeff Rich coming to you live and alive from the city of Jeff Rich with some breaking news today. It's the show called Open Minded, Not Blinded. You can find us at Jeff Rich on YouTube, Google Play, iTunes, Apple Music, and so much more. Just simply do a Google search, JAHF Reach, like I'm about to reach over there. Now, like I said, it's breaking news. We're on the topic of the MOMO challenge. That's MOMO for those of you who have not heard about it yet. So it's a game that's basically challenging kids to harm themselves. It's a self-harming challenge. Let's get into it real quick. Now, this game, as far as my research and studies show, is specifically viral on the kids YouTube channel. Now, the kids YouTube channel is basically created specifically for kids, so it should have only kids content. Now, the news is I am not in agreement with anyone or institution or organization providing a forum where kids or any individual should be coerced, encouraged, or challenged into harming themselves. Just wanted to get that out there. Now, the bigger issue goes deeper than that. Here's the bigger problem. Some people, parents and or guardians, are blaming YouTube, the content creators, and even their children. So, I'm trying to figure out why, but I think I already know the answer. The truth is, your kid knows more about violence than you think they do. The game, as far as I understand, pops up in some videos. So the kid may be watching a video about Pokemon or Beyblade, for example, and the game challenge pops up, then it disappears after some seconds or maybe a minute or two. I haven't seen it, but this is as far as I understand. Now, if you look at a lot of kids' movies or TV shows, there is violence in there. And some of the messages are subliminal. Let's go deeper than that. Let's not get distracted by the thought of a suicidal or a self-harm game that's being promoted on YouTube Kids channel. The issue is way deeper than that. Here's the deal. 2 points I have for you today. One, if you had paid attention to what your kids were watching, instead of just handing them the device, instead of just leaving them to watch YouTube on TV, instead of just dropping them off and handing them the cell phone to play with to keep them distracted, you would have prevented this from happening, or you probably would have snipped it in the bud earlier. Here's the issue. The issue is the fact that we got to pay attention to what our kids are watching. We've got to interact with them. We've got to socialize with them. Let's stop blaming everything and everyone for what should be our responsibility as a person. So as you see, the issue here isn't YouTube or other content providers, not the movie makers, not the music makers. None of that is the issue. Because my kids watch YouTube too and play video games and so on. The interesting thing about it is, as a parent, we will never agree with everything our kids listen to or view. That's the reality. Your parents didn't agree with everything you did or viewed or listened to. Alright? So, the fact of the matter is, what's most important is being there with them, seeing what they listen to, seeing what they play, seeing what they view, and having a handle on it. That's the important part. My kids play video games and they watch YouTube too. I'm not in agreement with everything they do. However, I'm there with them, so I get to explain why this is okay and why this isn't. Now, on to point number 2. If you're a person that's blaming your kid or kids for not bringing this to your attention sooner, then you have real work to do. Stop making excuses for your own actions and take accountability. If you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. How can the kids take responsibility for something that you didn't sit there with them first and say, hey, guess what? This is not okay. I do not like you looking at this. I choose for you not to look at this, and here's why. If you didn't do it in the beginning, you still have a chance. Don't go to them and scold them. Don't go to them and blame them. Have a conversation with them about it. Let them know it wasn't okay that it wasn't brought to your attention, but you understand that you didn't really show them that it's okay and what's not okay, because the kids are busy playing, listening, viewing, and being entertained. They're not going to look at something and say, let me go grab mom, let me go grab dad, because that's not what kids do in reality. They're intrigued to watch, they're intrigued to learn, and they get distracted easily. So something to you that may be a big deal may not be a big deal to them, because the fact of the matter is they are kids. Let's not forget that. Don't give them your responsibility. You are the guardian. You are the parent. You are the overseer, not the kids. So don't hold them responsibility, or I should say, don't hold them responsible for your responsibility. It's been a blessing as always, and we need to get to a place where we don't blame the world, everything, and everyone for our roles in life. Thank you for viewing. Importantly, strategically, don't keep this message to yourself. Please share it with someone else. Until the next one, it's Jav Reach, not Jav Cobb. Salute, Kaba.